Hey guys, it's me, Phoenix. We are going to do a general read to see what your energy is. I'm going to pull from the shadow deck, the What's the Tea deck, this deck, which I can't remember, but it is a tarot deck, and then the regular tarot. Then, of course, I'm going to pull from the crystal deck and the four agreements. Learning, the four agreements, and what you can do is stay to the end, and that it will be a complete breakdown. It'll be the affirmation followed by the followed by the chakras, and then the four and the fourth and the fifth agreement. And then, hey, I might put them up at the top so you can click on them if you want to eventually. So there you have it. Please do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. Remember, red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it, yellow hearts if you rock with me. Got my 6 meaning have my back because I have yours. So again, we're going to start off with the shadow deck, and then we'll clarify with both tarots to see what energy comes out. Again, your shadow deck will say the energies that's around you are the ones that you have to work on. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This could be for you or could be somebody that you're dealing with. You go ahead and decide what it is. I'm not here to say yes it is or no it's not. You know what I mean? So if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. This came out in my last read. Check it out. It is saying it's called You Are Doing Too Much. And it says, create an environment of openness, trust, and collaboration, and look at things from a different perspective. So that is what has been happening, at least to me, when it comes to all these new retrogrades and things like that. Impatient shadow. Have patience with all things, but first of all, with yourself. Adopt a pace of adopt the pace of nature. So again, the time, how it's what is it, summer, winter, fall, and spring. That's basically what it's saying. Oh, I forgot I had an appointment at 6. The other one is guarded shadow. Your efforts to protect yourself is what's blocking you from the very thing you want the most. Dissolve your barriers. So yeah, you are wanting things to happen, but at the same time, you need to really reflect on what's keeping you stagnant, and it might be you. It might not be a situation. It might not be a person. It might not be a job. It might be you overthinking. And that's what happens when we get to a point to where we are fearful of things or situations that we've gone through. I'm going to go ahead and pull from the West of T deck to see what's going on. So you've been guarded and also impatient. You're guarding your energy because you're afraid to move forward. Yeah, you're afraid to move forward because yeah, this, I don't know if this came out sideways or whatever. It was like this. So I guess sideways grown. Are you afraid to grow up? Are you dealing with a childish person, somebody that's fake, or somebody you're in a mental prison, which makes sense because it's dissolving your barriers. You've been around so many fake people that were immature. This says, not with the childish games, has priorities straight. Not willing to downgrade standards. So unsure. This person has probably downgraded their standards that you've been dealing with around. Fake. Someone who isn't themselves to gain friends and popularity. They seem very nice to everyone, yet talks trash to them behind. Talks trash yet trash talks them behind their back in order to improve their social status. In a mental prison. It says someone who is trapped in their head may suffer from mental illness or self-limiting beliefs. So this is what's keeping you stagnant, being around fake people and wanting things to happen fast, but also are guarded because of the way people may look at you once you make it. I watched yeah, split personalities. It says, let me I'm going to tell you a story, and then let me read this first. Acting differently around you and the next person, not feeling like they can be themselves around certain people. Fake. Yeah, so that's the energies that have been around you, and therefore these people, places, and situations have been acting funny because of the fact that they're causing you to doubt yourself and to be in a mental prison, and to keep these barriers from you moving forward, because that's what I was going to say. Hold on one second. So, yeah, I think that this is keeping you in mental anguish because of, oh, what I was telling you about. I'm sorry, my great nephew came in here. But what I was telling you about is I was watching Tyler Perry. I've been watching, I've been binge watching Fatima or Zatima, And also, I watched her interview with Tyler Perry that came out this morning, or this morning or yesterday, I can't remember. But basically, she was saying that, there's people, haters, or in so many words, people who don't want you to be better than them, or to get further than they have, or they'll keep doubting you and keep your energy low so that um you won't be able to outdo them or overdo them, and they're jealous. That's what she was saying about jealousy. That's the word that she used. But it resonates because these type of people who don't want you to have things, they're childish and they're fake, and they keep you in a mental prison, which keeps you guarded. But it says your efforts to protect yourself is what's blocking you from the very thing you want most. It says dissolve your barriers, but it also says have patience with all things, but first of all, with yourself, adopt the pace of nature. So, just know that things happen, but you have no control over when they happen. The type of people that you've been around, you have to remove yourself from, because they have limiting beliefs, which causes you to have limiting beliefs. And therefore, when you have this realization, like I said, this was at the bottom of the deck in my last reading, when you have this realization that the people around you are keeping you stagnant, then you'll get out of the mental prison. But it's going to take time. It's not going to happen overnight. And sometimes we get frustrated and end up going back to the same type of energies or the same people, or we end up repeating the patterns with other people. Yeah. And there's never a completion. Remember my puzzle piece, right? There's never really a completion when it comes to your heart, and the infinity keeps going around. I can never show you this the right way. Hold on. The infinity symbol keeps going around, and it's a never ending cycle, because you have to learn. My hands are ashy, but it's a heart. Your heart is big, and the infinity symbol keeps going around. And when can you find this puzzle piece? And that's what this means to me when it comes to this being here, is that the puzzle has to be complete, but when will it be complete? And this is the world card energy. You have to be able to find the puzzle that will find the piece that will complete the puzzle. And 9 times out of 10, that only happens when you get out of this mental prison, from dealing with people, because hurt people. And that's what you have to understand. My channel is about us. It's not about, yeah, look at that. It's not about anyone else. It's about us being in mental anguish and learning how to get out of that stage. And that's when your mind starts to play tricks on you. And to you, it could be about money or starting something new, but you are like Queen Amin Ra says, the mother of the Zodiac, and being able to make things happen. But first, you have to get out of that mental prison. And that is where the completion happens, when you start to just have that inkling and understanding why you're guarded and why you have these barriers up, and having the realization that you need to have that you're keeping yourself covered. It says, create the environment of openness, trust, and collaboration, and look at things from a different perspective. And I swear to you, I'm not even, did you guys see me shuffle this? Because this was behind it. I swear. Go back to my other reading, which is called You're Doing Too Much. Go back to my other reading, because this was behind this. This Jane Doe energy, it says, stay away from the things that get you in trouble and use your life experiences wisely. You can overcome your past. This was exactly how it was. If I know I shuffled this several times. You saw me shuffle this several times. Okay, well, orange hearts if you saw me shuffle this. Orange hearts if you saw me shuffle this. And then go back to my other reading, which it says you're doing too much. And orange hearts in there if you've seen exactly what I'm talking about. That's crazy. But again, your mind is in tandem when it comes to, and you're in a mental prison when it comes to not being able to complete that puzzle, or not being really able to see exactly what's keeping you stagnant, until you realize that you're rushing the process of you um trying to help somebody heal. Morality is, this could be a situation to where you feel like you're trapped. This is somebody behind in a mental prison again, and you have to get out of that energy of, doing the things over. And that's only when you realize the fruit that you planted, ripeness is coming to, yeah, and what's making you miserable. So these people around, look how they're looking. I don't know why my camera is blurry, but they have all the gold, they have all the stuff, but yet and still they want to make your life miserable. They want to make you stuck and be behind bars and, in a mental prison. And therefore, once you realize the ripeness of why you need to let go, you see what I'm saying? Eight of Swords energy, excuse me, Eight of Cups energy, why you need to let go, and become the master of your own reality and not let nobody. So the master and the miser is here. You can let this drive you crazy, people who already have things, or you can use your intuition, the master, maybe like high priestess or what is it called? Oh God, Hierophant energy, use your intuition and get out of that mental prison, if that makes sense. And also, oh, I thought a card came over, but that's the thing. You won't get out of that until you realize that the people around you are fake. And then you'll have that breakthrough of where you need to be. Does that make sense? And so therefore the breakthrough comes when you get out of that, and it's hard to do that, but you have to understand that this is what justice is, having a breakthrough. The justice energy is the karmic energy. The karmic, people say karmic justice, but this is getting rid of and breaking through of that karmic negative energy so that you can move forward, because it makes you feel crazy, like you're having a split personality or you're dealing with somebody with a split personality. But remember this: no man is your enemy, no man is your friend, every man is your teacher. This person, place, thing, or situation is here to teach you a lesson, and this lesson is for you to let go of the things that no longer serve you. And that's when your puzzle is complete. And that's why it's unsure right now. And that's when success is here, being able to celebrate and be rewarded based upon your hard work and everything, and not steady being in anguish and also dealing with the fake people. These cards come out like this. Yep, it's back to the possibilities, being able to see Two of Wands type energy, being able to see what it is that the universe has for you, knowing and just understanding, and being able to look back and say, I'm planning, but I have to take the first steps in order for me to make a decision and take this risk to leave and move forward. And that's you, being patient, being patient and understanding that you have to be able to get to the point to where you are seeing the beauty in yourself and being able to nurture a situation. But it all comes with you learning to stop fighting these energies of why, or excuse me, fighting your first mind, or fighting, the things that are holding you back. You have to stop fighting it and just know that the innocence, which is you understanding why you're going through this. This is the sun energy. This is being positive. Stop fighting your inner self and just move forward. And so that's how I see that. I have an appointment in like 30, 40 minutes. I didn't even know that. Yeah, that's how I see that. So I'm going to pull regular tarot. Yeah, what is insecure, you see? So this is when your mind is in tandem, when you're insecure, but the completion doesn't come out until you get out of a situation to where you're secure enough. The morality and the mind is what we're clarifying right now. Yeah, it comes with being in hangman energy, and also, yeah, yep, pulling your energy back and having confidence. So that is what the mind is. When your minds are in tandem and you're in a mental prison, you have to learn to get out of hangman energy, pull back your energy. Four of Pentacles, sorry. Four of Pentacles, I can't turn my hand that way. And also have confidence. The Queen of Wands, confidence shines from the inside. When you love yourself, own your flaws, and rock them without caring what others think. The morality comes out with being in mental prison. You're in a mental prison because, again, yeah, you can't move forward when it comes to the Chariot. You're overthinking the situation. But once you start Chariot energy moving forward, then you'll be able to get out of that situation and see the ripeness, or see the beauty, or see what you've planted, the seeds that you planted in there, so that you could be successful and not looking at the insecurity. So the ripeness energy comes out, yeah, with understanding that you have to walk away from the things that no longer serve you, still be optimistic, and also work on yourself. Eight of Pentacles. And that is because you've been stabbed in the back too many times by this person, place, thing, or situation, this miser type energy. Somebody who has it all, but yet and still wants to take it and talk about you and make you feel a fake person, make you feel some type of way. So you got to take a leap away from them and have clarity of why you're doing it. And that's also a part of you letting go of the things that no longer serve you. You have to let go of these things. Eight of Cups, Eight of Cups energy, in order for you to see the ebb and flows of life. And also, yeah, again, understand where ego comes in at. That's what you've been fighting. The Master energy, the breakthrough, and fighting is here. So we're going to clarify the master. The master energy comes out with celebration. Once you use your intuition and you're able to celebrate and you're around people who complete you and not deplete you, then the breakthrough will happen. The breakthrough happens when you have stability within yourself, within your mental self, the emperor energy within yourself. You know, you'll have and you'll know the possibilities, but you'll have the stability there when it comes to having that breakthrough. Or this could be an emperor can come your way once you have this breakthrough so that you can have the love and the passionate beginning that you want. But I believe that this is about you being stable and recognizing your successes. Possibility is here. Okay, that comes with having balance. The temperance energy, having balance, and also knowing when to hold them and fold them, when to give. Six of Pentacles, given to others wholeheartedly without expecting to receive the same yourself. Being compassionate and understanding that it's okay to give, but you also have to know it's okay to give and to love, but you also have to be compassionate about when it's time for you to pull back your energy. And that's when it's time for you, Knight of Swords energy. Be tough, be ambitious, know what you want, go after it in a single-minded determination. And that's when the King of Swords comes out, and that's having clarity and knowing that, you know, when faced with a difficult situation, you got to be impartial, carefully evaluate your options with a rational mind. And that is when you start to see the beauty in yourself. And basically, this is the Seven of Pentacles. Basically, when it comes to the seeds that you plant, Seven of Pentacles comes out with, yeah, the Six of Wands in the reverse this time. So the Six of Wands can't happen unless you see the beauty in yourself. So this is where the success comes in at. Does that make sense? You know, the success comes in when you start to see the beauty in yourself. And if not, it won't. And beauty comes out with the Empress energy right behind it. I was clarifying that. But also the innocence, which is the Sun energy, comes out when you stop fighting, yeah, and start realizing to be around the people who complete you and not deplete you. And Three of Pentacles could be 3 years it took for you to get to this point of understanding that you have given so much, and now it's time for you to pull back your energy because you're in a mental prison, and now it's time for you to do the work for yourself and not and stop getting backstabbed. 8 years 8 years it took for you to get to this point to where you're seeing the beauty, but 3 years you found the people who complete you or not deplete you. But the fighting energy is what we're clarifying now, comes out with when you stop fighting, happy life, happy wife, or, you know, this happens when it comes to you getting to a point to where you have peace, happiness, and harmonious energy. And this could be marriage or it could just be alignment. So again, like I said, the Emperor energy is here. It could be marriage or it could be you being stable in order to have alignment. But the communication and the movement will happen once you start realizing about your success. Eight of Wands, the Eight of Wands energy with the Six of Wands, and also realizing what it is that you've been going through. And that is split personalities, dealing with people or not being able to make up your mind. It could be either or. So I'm going to go ahead and pull, um, let's see, evolution of the soul. I'm going to pull from the evolution of the soul, then the four agreements, and then we're going to let this, oh, and the crystal deck, and then we're going to let this energy go. You guys don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. The card, yeah, is born witch. It says born a natural witch. Magic is both your spiritual path and job. Your success will come as a witch. I don't know. I'm just saying the community. Yeah. So back to this point here where you understand that the people around you can be fake or they could be helping you reach your goals. And that is when it comes to the three, you know, you being able to celebrate the Three of Wands and also Three of Pentacles, work with the people who complete you and whom you don't have to pull your energy back from, making a community contribution, standing up for the rights of others, deeply caring for social issues. So that could be where the communication and things like that is coming from. But it also happens when you realize that it's okay to give. Like I said, it's okay to give. It's okay to be tough. It's okay to love, but it's also okay to understand when it's time to hold them and fold them. And that is what happens when the possibilities are here. And the possibilities become endless when you understand that you have to stand up for yourself at the end of the day, and you have to be tough in your decision making, if that makes sense, and understand the difference between ego and doing the work and also being stabbed in the back, if that makes sense. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pull. Oh, I didn't pull from the four agreements, but let me pull the crystal deck first since I got it in my hand. Okay. Two cards come out. Now stay tuned again after the after the chakras, the crystals. The chakras come out first, and then the four agreements come out. So I'll go ahead and pull from the four agreements first. After the I don't know what I'm saying. You guys get what I'm saying. I'll pull from the four agreements right now, and then I'll read the crystals after this. So the four agreements says don't take anything personal. Everyone lives their own dream, including this fake person. All people live in their own dream, in their own mind. They are in a completely different world from the one we live in. So it's okay for them to be this way, to be childish, and to make you feel some type of way, or to make you question who you are, because that's what their dream is. But you can't, drink their poison. We have the champagne tourmaline, which is the root chakra, facing issues, clearing, and stability. That's why the emperor came out here, because you're facing the issues and you're stable now by understanding what it is and why you're guarded. It says, I address issues as they are easily resolved. You're resolving the issues by doing the work and understanding. The blue turquoise deals with the throat and the third eye chakra, communicating, releasing, and healing. Communicating, releasing, and healing. It says, I speak my truth with ease. So you're going to speak up for yourself. Remember, you're not going to let this hold you back. You're going to communicate the things effectively. You're going to understand the difference between the people who complete you and deplete you, and the fake people in your life. So don't take it personally based upon this fake person. Now, stay tuned for the video so that we can let and release this energy. I love you guys.